welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jennifer, and today I am doing the top 5 summer fragrances. Technically I have 6, so that just tells you right there how we're starting off. I really tried to do just 5. I really tried so hard, and I just couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. So I have 5 and an honorable mention. I don't know. Let's just call it top 5 and we'll do all 6. So if you're interested in seeing that, just stay tuned. Okay guys, so this is gonna be my top 5 summer perfumes. These can also be used in spring, but I kind of think of them as summer perfumes. I'll be honest, I wear them year round, but I'm one of those people who has a lot of fragrances, and I kind of just wear like kind of whatever I like. But these do tend to lend themselves, I think, to warmer weather. So I don't have them in any particular order. I'm just gonna go through them and you'll see that there are some similarities between the scents, which I guess is not a huge shock, but there's some differences too. So let's just dive in. Okay, the first is Creed Sublime Vanilla, and I will get you really close to the bottle. This is the smaller bottle. This is a 2.5 fluid ounce spray bottle. If you're familiar with Creed, Creed has I think they're one fluid ounce silver spray bottles that they're available. I know they're available in Europe. They're available in the UK, of course. They're not available here in the United States, I don't think. This size, this type of bottle actually was only introduced a couple of years ago. Before that, they had the travel sizes, and there are travel Atomizers, which are gorgeous. They're like these leather, tubular containers that you can use, and they're gorgeous, and I love them, and I have them for a number of different fragrances that you can use for travel. Or they have this huge one, which is like 8.4 ounces, and it's a crystal bottle. In fact, let me just pull it out. This is what it looks like. As you can see, I've actually gone through this entire fragrance, which is amazing. This is the Sublime Vanilla. It's one of my favorite scents, but this is a gorgeous bottle. But this is 8.4 fluid ounces and costs the earth. My husband bought it for me, and in Harrods, actually, I think, when he was traveling to London many years ago. But now you can get it in this normal size spray bottle here in the US. Like I said, abroad, I'm pretty sure there's a 1 ounce silver size. And then there's also the travel size. This one's gray leather. And basically it's just got the Creed symbol on the sides of it. You can get this in various different shades, and this is refillable. This top screws off like this. Ooh, squeaky sound. There you go. Put that on, and then you can travel with it. So, making a terrible, that's a horrible sound. So let me tell you a little bit about this scent. So this is an amber vanilla fragrance. It was launched in 2009. Oliver Creed is the one who created it, and the top notes are bourbon vanilla and vanilla orchid. Middle notes are tonka bean, and the base notes are lemon, bergamot, and musk. It was the first fragrance in the Creed Royal exclusive line. That's interesting. The fragrance is handmade with vanilla-rich climbing orchids of Tahiti and a heady bourbon vanilla of South America. Tonka bean, bergamot, orange, Calabrian lemon, and rare musk in the hands of Oliver Creed become a fragrance as richly reassuring as the family tradition itself. It is a beautiful fragrance. This is not your typical vanilla. I think part of it is the bourbon in it, the bourbon sense to it, but it is light. It's a light fragrance. So although I wouldn't say, you know, you have, it's not a sickly sweet vanilla either. Yeah, it's got this boozy vanilla to it, but it's a light boozy vanilla. And it probably has to do with the vanilla orchid that's in there, and then the lemon and the bergamot. So it has a little bit of citrus, a little bit of musk, and the bourbon vanilla part of it is just what hits you at first. But it is light, And so it doesn't, like, it does linger on you, but in a way that's just like almost refreshing. It's just a stunningly beautiful fragrance. Absolutely love it. And I think it's perfect for hotter climates and warmer temperatures. Okay, next is another Creed. In fact, we have only 3 brands. Well, no, 4 brands, because I have a 6th. But anyway, we'll get into that. Another Creed. This is Virgin Island Water, and this is in that small kind of size that does come in this line. Did not used to come in the Royal Exclusive line. They might have it in the US now. I don't think it did, but we'll see. And this, made in France. Yes, yes, yes. I think this is 1 fluid ounce. Doesn't actually say on the bottle. That's interesting. Hold on, let me just look. I think it is 1 fluid ounce, but anyway, I'll see if I can find out. But that's the bottle. As you can see, I'm low on this fragrance. And they describe it for women and men, which I think is kind of interesting. I don't know. I think it seems a little bit more feminine to me, but maybe not. So it's a citrus fragrance. It was launched in 2007. It was created by Olivier. Is it Olivier? It's probably Olivier Creed. That's probably what it is. Olivier Creed and Erwin Creed. And the top notes are coconut, lime, white bergamot, Sicilian mandarin. The middle notes are ginger, ylang-ylang, Indian jasmine, and hibiscus. And the base notes are white rum, sugar cane, and musk. I'm telling you, this stuff's good. This is a really nice fragrance. Not a lot of people wear it, but it's nice. It's really nice. The smell that I get from this is like a coconut, a sugary, musky coconut. That's what I get, which is really nice for the summer. It almost smells like a tropical tanning lotion a little bit, but much more rich and complex. Like, it's not like your typical SPF that you just like, you know, tanning lotion that you put on, but it has a little bit of that to it. You feel like you're on a tropical island somewhere. It's like a boozy coconut. It's really nice. But because it has that citrusy side to it as well, and the coconut, I get like, it's a very summery thing. And for me, I actually do not wear this one in the winter. The other ones I do. This one I don't. I only wear this one in the summer and the spring because it just reminds me of the beach. Like, all I can think of when I'm wearing this is the beach. And when it's 20 degrees, that just doesn't like accord in my mind. But I absolutely love it. It's a beautiful fragrance. I don't see a lot of people talking about it, but so here's a little description of what it says about it, well, how it was inspired. Virgin Island Water was inspired by a sailing trip near Ginger Island in the Caribbean. I totally get that. I really do. It said it opens with a citrusy cocktail of white bergamot, Jamaican lime, Sicilian mandarin, and then the citruses are accompanied by a note of copra, the white inner flesh of the coconut. And then the heart includes the intensive jasmine, hibiscus, ylang-ylang, a little bit of the ginger, and then you have the base of the sugarcane, musk, and white rum. For me, the way that it dries down is very much like the musky, sweet coconut. That's what it smells like on me. And it's just perfect for the summer, especially if you're going to a tropical beach somewhere. Next is one that you knew was going to be on this list. I mean, you had to. It's Love. This is Love by Kilian. I talk about this fragrance a lot. It's also known as Don't Be Shy. I have the travel one as well because I love to travel with this. If you haven't seen the Kilian travel bottles, they are really pretty. I have one in white. I have a couple in black. I have one in red. I don't have the blue one. I want a blue one. There's like a silver one. There's a gold one. Anyway, there's different ones. But the Love Don't Be Shy is a sweet fragrance, no doubt. It says it's an amber fragrance for women. It was launched in 2007. The nose behind the fragrance is Khalees Becker. And top notes are neroli, bergamot. You notice there's always bergamot in everything I pick. Pink pepper and coriander. And then the middle notes are orange blossom, jasmine, honeysuckle, rose, and iris. Base notes are sugar, caramel, vanilla, musk, civet, and labdanum. I get the orange blossom, caramel, sugar, vanilla. Like, that's how it goes on me. It definitely goes sweet. There's a little bit of musk there. There's a little bit of the floral, but I don't really get a lot of the floral on me. It doesn't transmit on my skin. It just smells like a sweet, almost like, it almost smells like marshmallow to me. I absolutely love it. I guess it's the caramel, but it's just a stunning, stunning fragrance. I mean, I cannot say enough. If you like a sweet gourmand, you're gonna love this. There is no question. If you like the sugary, musky scents, you know, like but a sweet, feminine one, you're gonna love. I'm telling you. There are, like I said, smaller sizes, like the sample sizes and stuff. And I think if you go to a Killian counter anywhere, obviously you can try it out. They'll give you samples. It's just a beautiful, sweet scent. And it's not childishly sweet. It's complex sweet. But it's one of those fragrances that I've had for years, and I love it I love it even more every year. It's perfect for the summer. It's great. The next one is actually a newer one to my collection, and I got the refill because the bottle doesn't exist anymore. I think it's been discontinued. I'm pretty sure it was discontinued, but the refill was available on the Killian site. And Geeta, thank you so much for letting me know about this. This is Sweet Redemption by Killian. And so I have it in the red travel case because usually this red travel case comes with Rolling in Love, which is similar to Love, but has, like, I think more of a floral, which I don't actually love as much. So I just got the red travel case. I didn't get the refills to go with it. Instead, I put the Sweet Redemption in there. And Sweet Redemption is an amber floral. That's how it's described for women and men. I think it runs, look, you can wear whatever you like, but I think more, it seems to be more like a sweet kind of floral, but you know, it was launched in 2011, and the nose behind it was Khalees Becker, the same one who did Love. And I don't have a lot of details on it other than the notes, which I'll tell you in a minute, but this one is really interesting. It has a scent similar to Love, but there's something in here, and I think it's the orange and the myrrh. It's really unique. It's really nice. And in the summer when it's hot, like when it's a little bit humid, the scent that comes from this, it's like sexy light. I don't know how else to explain it. Let me tell you what the notes are. It's African orange flower, vanilla, benzoin, apopanax, myrrh, and incense, which I know sounds like interesting, right? Like that's just an interesting mix. I have to say, like I said, I don't know too much about it. I don't really know why they discontinued it. I don't know any more than that, but it has this scent to it that's just really interesting. And I don't know, I think it might be the myrrh with the orange, but it's like a vanilla orange. It almost smells like a creamsicle, but a mature and complicated creamsicle. It's just so nice. And yeah, Geeta mentioned it to me. She's like, have you ever tried Sweet Redemption? Because we were talking about perfumes, and I was like, no, I haven't tried that one. And she's like, well, it's available on the Killian site in the refill, but the bottle's been discontinued. She's like, so I was wondering if you had it. And I was like, no, I don't have it. And I bought it because, like, scent unsmelled. And I love it. It's beautiful. So if it's still available on the Killian site, or you can get it somewhere else, and you're into those scents, and if you like a sweet gourmand, you'll like it. But I just absolutely love it. Like, I've been wearing it pretty much nonstop, and I think it's perfect for the summer. All right, next one I think is going to be a controversial one, because I think this is one of those fragrances that you either hate this particular scent or you love it. This is Tom Ford's Lavender Extreme. And the reason I say that is because I know there's a lot of people out there who hate the scent of lavender. Like, cannot abide by it. Like, just do not want it around. So if you're somebody who is not a lavender person, you're not going to like this. I love the scent of lavender. Love it, love it, love it, love it. One of my favorite parts of my hot yoga class was that one of my one of my teachers would have lavender infused like towels, cold towels at the end. I know that sounds odd, but it was just like my favorite part of the day. I was like, oh, because it was a cold cloth and it was a hot class and it was lavender. Anyway, I love lavender. So Lavender Extremes, Tom Ford, for women and men. It was launched in 2019, so it hasn't been around very long. The fragrance behind, the nose behind it was Olivier Guillotine. I think it's Guillotine. Top notes are violet and lemon. The middle notes are lavender, cinnamon, geranium, and rose. And the base notes are tonka bean and cormoran. Not exactly sure what cormoran is. That's interesting. So this scent, although lavender, obviously has a number of different other factors to it. The violet and the lemon, the cinnamon, the geranium, the tonka bean, it to me does not just smell like lavender, but it is a lavender scent and it dries down on me like a lavender, but it's just such a good lavender. Like it's such a, oh, I don't know. To me, it smells like you want to eat it. Now, I think that's partially the lemon, the cinnamon, and you know, like I think that lends to it. But if you like a gourmand and you like lavender, you'll love this scent. It's just intoxicating and it smells fantastic in the summer with the heat. It brings it out. It's just, I can't explain it, but it takes on those other scents more when it's warm. In the winter months, it just smells more like lavender, like just straight lavender on me. I have a couple bottles of this, just in case he decides to just discontinue it or gosh knows what he might do. Because with Tom Ford lately, it's been weird. So I do have a couple bottles of the Lavender Extreme. I have a couple bottles of that, and I have a couple bottles of Lost Cherry, because those are my favorites. But, you know, I think the Lavender Extreme is awesome for the summer. Like I said, I think it brings out its complexity when it's warm. And just a huge fan. Huge, huge fan. Okay. So the next one, I know I was only supposed to do 5, but like I said, I couldn't. So this is the 6th one. And this is one that nobody ever talks about. And not only does nobody ever talk about it, but when this particular brand talks about this line, this is the scent that's always like missing. In other words, they have, in this line, and I'll explain to you in a minute, they have shower gels, they have candles, they have lotions, and this scent is never part of it. All the other scents are, but this one's not. So obviously this is not popular, but it's one of my favorites. So this is Acqua di Parma's Blue Mediterraneo series, and the scent is Manderlo De Sicilia. This is what it looks like. It's the bottle. There we go. And the bottle is almost empty. You can see this dark line at the bottom. That's all that's left. I need to get more soon. And this was created in 1999. And it really is an under the radar fragrance. Like I never hear anyone talking about it. And I love it. It's so much. Like I said, I've used a lot of it, and I have a lot of fragrances, guys. So let me tell you a little bit about the fragrance. Like I said, it was created in 1999. It is an amber floral. I seem to like amber florals. Saying created for women and men. The top notes are green almond, star anise, orange, and bergamot. Bergamot is in everything I like. Middle notes are white peach, ylang ylang, and jasmine. And the base notes are bourbon vanilla, a tolu balsam, white musk, and cedar. It is truly unique, this fragrance. I have nothing that smells like it. Nothing. Honestly. I can't even. It's one of my favorite fragrances of all time. And the thing that comes out on me mostly is the almond nature of it. The almond, I would say the bergamot, a little bit of orange, and then the bourbon vanilla. It's so good. This is such a good fragrance that nobody ever talks about. If you like almonds, if you like a gourmand, slightly warm, like musky scent, try this out. And like I said, it's this, they never talk about this one. Acqua di Palmer never talks about I call it the Sicilian fragrance. The line, the blue Mediterranean line, has a number of great scents. And I have a couple of the candles from this line, and they're on Sephora as well, and they're beautiful. But this particular one, the Sicilia one, isn't in the candles, I can't find it in the lotions. Maybe they're available overseas. Maybe they're just not available here in the US. But in the US, this particular fragrance is really hard to find, and it just doesn't exist very often. And I absolutely love this. So this is 2 fluid ounces. I will be buying another one of these when I go on my little bit of a shopping spree. I usually do it in the fall. This one I might just wait until like summer to buy it next year. I don't think I'm gonna do a lot of major shopping this year. But anyway, this is a great fragrance. It's incredibly unique. There's not too many almondy fragrances out there that I really like, because it always just like smells like nutty, and that's not what this smells like. This smells like a musky, citrusy almond. It's absolutely beautiful, stunning, and perfect for the summer. Just perfect. It says it was presented in '99 as an oriental floral unisex fragrance. Top notes bring the touches of Sicily with sweet freshness of bergamot, united with the frangipani flower, orange blossom, green almond, and star anise. The white peach, there's like a coffee grain and white jasmine. The bourbon vanilla, the light musk. I mean, I'm telling you, you should try. If you can try it, if you can get your hands on a sample of it, if you don't want to just outright buy it, I understand. It's a beautiful fragrance. It's really unique, and I think it's perfect for the summer. So with that, those are my top 5/6 top fragrances for the summer. You can tell they're all gourmand type scents. I like, they have a floral note, but I'm not like a super florally kind of person. Florally, it's not a word. I don't really like, like super green scents. They're just not my thing. And fragrances that have a lot of floral, like a heavy floral, give me a headache. So I don't wear them. All of these have a vanilla, bergamot, gourmand kind of scent to them. Many of them have a citrus element, and they're all beautiful in my opinion. If you like scents like that, or if you happen to love any one of these, you'll probably like the others, because they're not, I mean, they're different, definitely, but they have similar components. So maybe you'll want to check them out. I will have links below in the description box for all the ones that I can find, and different options for you for places to buy. And honestly, these are the fragrances that I wear from June until September. Thanks so much for joining me today, guys. I really do appreciate it. And I hope to see you in another video really soon. Bye.